I'm the worst football manager ever, and welcome back to episode 10. The story continues of the Gloucester Gamble. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you're enjoying this series so far, even though I'm doing so badly. And that last episode, I felt I was in a bad place. You know, things were going on, stuff was said. Things happened, stuff went on that was not so great, and now I'm in a different place. I feel as if I'm in a new, fresh place for today's episode, and I hope you're with me today. I've made some changes, I've got rid of someone, oh my goodness, and things are moving forward. Hopefully they're moving forward. So I'm going to be playing the next game. Last match you saw me lose 3-0, so that is 3 straight games I've now had, as you can see from here. 3 straight games, 3 straight losses, no goals scored, 2 and 3 goals scored in each game. I don't know what's going on, but something has to change at some point. And this game against Corby, they're about 15th in the league, I think. Let me just have a little check. Vanarama North, 15th in the league. They've only won 5 of their 13 games themselves, so they're not doing so great. We're at home. I just feel that there might be something in this. Now, I'm also trying a new tactic this time as well. I'm going for a 4-2-4 with these sort of wingers. I'm just wondering whether I should just move them back a little bit here. So really, actually, it's not really a 4-2-4. It's more of a 4-4-2 formation. Reason being is my backroom staff suggested I went with the 4-1-4-1 with the defensive midfielder and one up striker and then 2 high wingers. But then I thought, no. I need to have 2 strikers on the pitch at the moment. I don't think any of them are scoring. So I'm trying out Joe Parker, who hasn't played for a while. He has scored for me this season. Oh no, he hasn't. I thought he had. Oh my goodness, he hasn't scored for me yet this season. I thought he had scored, but he hasn't. So he played 6 games and came on 3 times as a substitute. Hasn't scored yet, but you know what? My other strikers aren't playing well either. So I was just like, you just need to give him a game. Obi, I've recently had a team meeting since at the end of the last episode you saw me had a team meeting. But since then, my assistant manager said have another team meeting. So I had another team meeting and that was fine. And I've been checking out their kind of what's going on in their minds, and as you can see here from Obi, is determined not to let the lack of goals worry him. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send him into this game with a sense of like, no pressure on you, mate, just play your natural game and let's see if he can get a goal. I'm losing patience though with him, it has to be said, but I'm willing to give him a try. On the bench I've got Daniel Williams there, who ultimately his last 5 games he's still actually got a vaguely high average rating. Reason being is because he had the great game that you see where we won 4-0 here. I think he played in that, didn't he? Yeah. He just came on as a sub 3 minutes in. So where has he got all this high rating from then? I'm puzzled by that. But anyway, he is on a high rating still in his last 5 games. So I'm not the sort of type to just completely chuck him out. But I'll put him on the subs bench for a minute, see how Obi and Joe Parker do today and see what goes on there. Other changes I'm making as well, and let's go on to the tactics. We are brought back Billy Jones, who is my assigned captain this season, but hadn't been playing well, so I dropped him. But I'm bringing him back in now. Maybe it's a sense of have your captain playing, and it might give us a bit of a boost. Other players come back in. Connor Taylor on the right there as the winger, and we'll see how that plays out. Not much else to say really, apart from, as I said, I have got rid of somebody, and that person has been Jack Mills. Let me just show you him here. He was a right back for me that just simply was not playing well. This is him here, 23 years old. He was a non-contract player, so I wasn't spending any money on him, but he wasn't doing anything for me, and I felt like, you know what, I've had it with you, mate, leave. So he's off, see you later. I think it was a bit of an anger drop, to be honest, but you know, sometimes you just got to do these things for your own sanity, you know, just for your own sanity. So we'll see how we get on. We're going standard mentality. Here's my instructions here. We are going to be going normal, looking for the overlap, running at the defence, actually retaining possession. Normal. No, we're going to go a higher tempo. We're not going to go narrow. We're going to go balanced. And we're going to start with this. We're going to go pretty much almost hitting the reset button. Do you know what I mean? Hitting the reset button, being balanced, normal, not too wide, not too narrow, just holding on to the ball, simple football. That's kind of what's going on in my head. We're going standard, so I'm not going to control or counter or defence or whatever. We're just going to try and play normal football, proper football, and see what happens. Wish me luck, because I think all I can ask for is luck at this spot. Clearly I've got no skill in this, but still, I still want your I still want your input, sorry. So, I want a kind of a happy Christmas. I want to enter into this Christmas holiday with a sense of like, yes, things are going well, things are great, things are good, stuff's moving forward. That's what I want to encounter, really. So we'll see. Connor Taylor is being called my key man. We'll see how we go. 4-4-2, basic. This is basic football. The other thing, we've got Ormston in goal again. Taken Singh out and Ormston. I'm just swapping them out. They're both letting in goals, so I'm going to wait until one of them starts to shine. I don't have any other keeper. Can't really afford one. I probably could get one on loan maybe, but in honesty, I don't think the keeper is the issue. I think the issue is the defending. I don't think my defenders are that good. No, I'm not going to go hard on tackling those. I don't think my defence is too great. And also I'm not quite sure whether the fitness is up to much, because a lot of the decent players are shattered by the end of the game. So I wonder whether that might be it. And also the training. There's been some other players who have complained about the training. Now I've taken it over. Obviously the training comes through to me, whereas it didn't. The complaints didn't come through to me before, but now they are coming through to me. So I'm seeing which ones aren't happy, and they're saying because the quality isn't high enough. Oh my goodness, I didn't even tell you. So one of the things I've done as well, how could I forget? How could I possibly forget to tell you this? Is that I've put an advert out for a new assistant manager. I haven't sacked my assistant manager yet. This guy here, Matt Rose. I haven't sacked him, but I've put an advert out, and I'm going to begin to start actively looking as well. I'm wondering whether if I can get a higher quality coaching staff in, maybe that might help my training, which ultimately should make the players better. Do you reckon? It's all playing it by ear, but that's where we're at. So, without further ado, should we press on with the game, eh? Okay, I expect nothing but a win. Let's crack on with this game and see what happens. We've got Corby in the purple, Gloucester in the yellow and black. Let's see what happens here. Come on, boys. We want the two Billies, Jones and Carter, down that left side doing all they can. Billy boys. We've got Connor Taylor and Adam Connolly. I think these are all good players who could easily do some good stuff. Oh, looks like they've had a player already injured. Weir Daly. Ooh, awkward for him. You know what? That probably means that they've got a new striker on, which means really I need to make sure he's marked. Let's go down to this fella. Here you go, Greg Mills. You see, nothing gets past me, fellas. Nothing gets past me. They'll bring on a new player, hoping that he won't get marked. But I'm there like a thief in the night, like a dart in a dartboard. I'm boom, making the impact, and then I still lose the games. You get the idea. You get the idea. But we'll see how it goes. 16 minutes in. Players looking like, so far, 6.7's better than the last game, which is good. Good to see. I'll take anything I can get now for good quality stuff going on. I'll take whatever I can get. And 6.7, if that's what I can get at the moment, then I'm happy with it. Joe Parker's not having a good game at 6.5 so far. 27 minutes gone. Neither is him or Obi. Here's Billy Jones with a corner. Deep corner into the box, and Smith has got the rebound. Can he do anything with it? Pass it out to Billy Carter. Can he get the cross in from there? Knock it into the box. Lost it. He's lost it. And now Fusco. Oh, terrible shot. Terrible shot. They can do that all day, mate. All day. Keep on doing it like that, lads. Corby, I'll be happy if you do that for me. 6.4 for Joe Parker. He's really not having a good game. Not up to much at all. There he is, offside after 36 minutes. See, I'm not up for giving him too much time. 6.3. See, he's not playing well at all. He's not barely doing anything. I'd like to know what his individual stats are. Might have a little check of them. See if it's his tackling or what it is that he's doing wrong. But 44 minutes in, we haven't had a highlight yet, which is never good. 46 minutes here. Come on, don't get a goal just before half time. Oh, Fusco. Last kick before half time, probably. 5th goal of the season. And they go 1-0 up. I'm speechless. That is the 8th goal I've had scored against me without scoring a goal myself. Dear me, surely I had the crowd booing then at the end of that one. That was not good. Okay, so let's have a little look at what's happening here. Some of these players. It's stats, match stats. I kind of want to bring... here we go, yeah. So, Joe Parker, he's had 1 corner cross attempts. Cross completed, yeah, Nut didn't complete that. Tried to tackle and didn't win. Tackles 1. He's been found offside once, and he's had 2 shots, and neither of them were on target. They're probably our only 2 shots of the game, are they? It looks like it might be. Gloucester, 3 shots, none on target yet. Crikey. I wonder whether it's just our attacking isn't good enough. Maybe, eh? Okay, we're going to have to do something here. Let's go into control. We're going to have to start pushing it up a little bit more. Let's swap these fellas over. Let's see if anything will change if that happens. I'll give them a little bit more time. I tend to not take them off straight away if it's 6.2. As much as I'm tempted to. I'm tempted to just to like revamp the whole squad at half time when I'm at this rate because things are just so bad. But we're going to go a much higher tempo. Slightly higher. We're just going to push up a little bit more. Okay, let's start the second half again. No changes just yet, but we'll see what happens. We'll give it 10 minutes or so, and let's hope we just begin to do something with the ball a bit more. Yeah, you see, we started on those 6.7s. We're now down to 6.6s, 6.4s. Sharif isn't having too bad a game. You know, when I'm seeing a 6.9 and saying that's an all right game, that's when you've got an issue, isn't it? Just not so much is happening at all. You know, 56 minutes gone and we still haven't had a highlight. It's just no good. It's just no good. So we're going to take him off. He's been on for too long now. He's looking motivated, but he's doing crap. So you're coming off, mate. Okay, what are these other players looking like? Billy Jones. See, the captain's not having a good game either. Ugh. I want to see. Go out there. Just play your natural game, son. Just pass the ball around. Get some shots in. Score a couple of goals. That's what we want. Yep. Okay, so Sharif is on a 7.0. So he's having an alright game for me. It's good to see that a couple of players are trying. Right, so I'm debating whether to go from control up to attacking. I might give it a little bit more time yet. Let's see what happens, whether we actually begin to get hold of the ball and start playing it around. It doesn't seem to be at the moment, does it? Clear the ball to the flanks. Let's pass the ball into space. Shoot on sight, maybe. I'm just sort of clicking haphazardly. Just like, click anything. Right, we're making all these changes. 70th minute. Right, we are going to start attacking. 72nd, 3rd minute. We're not overloaded. I didn't want to overload it. Easy. That's not what I wanted to do. Attacking. Yeah, I didn't want to send like my keeper up. Do you know what I mean? At 75th minute, there's no need for that. So Sharif is on a 7.0. He's on a 58%. As I said earlier on, see, these players are looking tired. Adam Connolly, 60%, 6.5. He is looking tired and not doing very well either. So we'll take him off. Let's bring on Mike Green or Capaldi. Let's bring on Capaldi, and then we'll just swap him around, Miller and Capaldi around, so that Capaldi's slightly on the left. He's better positioned on the left there. And we're going to bring on Kaka and Dembele. Kaka Dembele, who very rarely plays up front for me, but here I go. Get out there and make a difference. Looked happy. Come on, Dembele. I don't think I don't remember him scoring. And honestly, I don't remember him particularly playing that well. Sometimes I just like to just try it, you know, just try it. He hasn't been playing many games for me at all, but I've brought him on to give him a try. 84th minute. Come on, overload. Let's just throw some players up there. Let's get a goal. Just a goal. Come on. If we can draw from this, that'll be something. They've got an injury. Oh well, it's not for me, so I don't care. Yeah, I think like, you know, just having one goal, I think would lift the team's spirits, would get a draw, would help us feel better. 89th minute doesn't look as if we're going to happen, and it looks like we're going to face another loss, another straight loss, without scoring. Oh yeah, whatever. Get up, mate. Oh, I'll get a yellow for that. Oh, he's given a warning. That's not so bad. Not so bad. 92nd minute. Come on, Taylor. Come on, Taylor. Still time. 30 seconds to go. Come on, Dembele. Chase him. Here's George Miller. Can you do anything with this? Not much time left. Oh, it's too far for Dembele to reach. And that'll be it. That'll be it for today. As Corby looks like one last attack. If they'll even make that. Doesn't look as if they will. End of the game. And it's another loss for us. It is another loss. Interesting one there. So I wonder what the problem was there. What is the issue going on here, everyone? Would love to hear your thoughts. Yeah, it was just disappointing. I'm far from pleased. Yeah. Part of me wants to speak to the press and like say something to the press. I don't know what I'd say to the press, and I don't know what benefit that will be. But part of me just wants to say something, just to be like, I'm sick of this, and almost like so the players feel the weight of it, you know. So the players feel a little sense of the pain. So yeah, Obi, he's worried because he hasn't been scoring. Parker, he's worried because he isn't scoring. We've lost again. 5 matches lost in a row. Not even draws, but all losses. Roundup, yeah, we're never featuring in the team of the week at the moment. We're never featuring in the sort of player of the month or anything like that. Not good, not good at all. End of the month, Tony Capaldi's doing well in training. Billy Jones isn't so much, and there's a whole bunch of other stuff that I won't bore you with right now. But our next game is against Tamworth. What I might play is a couple of extra games, see if I can get out of this bad run for you before we get on to the next video. 4 games without a goal, 4 games without a win, 4 games and 8 goals scored against me. Things are looking bad. In terms of the league itself, if I was to include that, that's 5 games on the trot I've lost. Any help, any advice that you can give me, I'm more than happy to listen to it. Maybe I should just quit this side and start all over again. Who knows? If you think so, then give me a heads up. Let me know. I want to hear your advice. I want to hear your thoughts. But for now, that's probably it for me. I'm the worst football manager ever. And you can check me out on Twitter at worstfmanager, or check me out on Twitch at worstfootballmanagerever. But for now, and until next time, I'll see you later.